Good evening. Welcome, people's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. 273. 283. People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. I said that. Workers and Resources Soviet Republic is what I meant to add. Cheers! Now out with what was it? 3.5 units before this is the fourth. 3.5 plus units is one additional unit, 33 centiliters of 5.3% beer. Cheers! And what is this time? Fagerhult. There's a moose on it. Oh, it has a pretty nice sweet aftertone on it. A genuine lager, wild by nature. Ett naturligt öl, vilt av naturen. They have it written in 2 languages here, and I'm not quite sure I'm agreeing with the translation. But wild by nature is how they choose to put it in English. Okay, Soviet Republic. How are you coming along with the shopping centers here in town? The new ones. They're finished. Yes, they are. We should, this distribution office, you stop supplying this place and you instead supply this new place. There. Right. You unload at the shopping center, 70%, sounds good to me. And here too, yeah, 70% there as well. And there ought to be a meat truck. There is the meat truck, very good. We change you around so that you go here instead, where you unload and you wait until you are unloaded. This is the regular order of things. And now we can actually demolish these, but I'm going to let them sell what they have on the shelves, or at least the majority of what they have on their shelves, before actually tearing them down. And now we have 3 shopping centers. One there, and one there. And I'm hoping that this will mitigate the issue of people seem to bunch up at one or the other shopping center quite often when you have it like this with 2 in the center of town. So this way, only some people will be able to walk to each and every one of them. Sort of. Rail construction. How are you coming along? You are coming along, which is amazing. Maybe not amazing, but you're doing what you're supposed to do. Is that amazing, really? Nah, it's not amazing, but it is pretty good. I want this built too. Now this forest, you managed forest, you're getting. You're waiting for stuff, but stuff is on its way. Steel is on its way. Boards are on their way. Very good. Now, one thing about this mod that was written in the notes about it is that it doesn't work in winter time. But that's wrong, I think. Well, first of all, we can look at how large is this piece of forest. It is 142 by 142 meters, so it's not really, you couldn't expect to get a whole lot out of it. But anyway, it doesn't work in the winter time. And let me tell you, around here anyways, where we have a climate sort of similar to what the Soviet Republic has, but it is not maybe as foreseeable. It is a bit more changing. We don't have constant winter from the 22nd of November to the 21st of February, for example. It's a few thaw days and a few cold days in between, changes around. But anyway, indeed, it's in the winter time when they're most active in the forest, cutting down trees and especially getting the timber out on the roads and onto bigger roads and onto sawmills and paper mills and whatever you have, because in the wintertime the ground is frozen. You see, so you can drive your 60-ton tractor trailer truck on roads which in summertime would not be able to handle that sort of weight, and thereby get the timber out. So that's actually in winter that you do that most of, preferably, because in spring when the roads unfreeze and the ground unfreezes, thaws, you sort of get a mud pit, especially if you try and drive a 60-ton tractor trailer on it. Tractor trailer, the truck with trailer. Yeah. So you have boards arrived. You're working without issues. Great. You're going to need to bring fuel to that place too for that to work. Are you coming anywhere on this? Not really. Nothing's arrived so far. But stuff's coming. This is a bit unfortunate now that you have to stand and wait there until this train has passed. And whilst you're doing that, you're blocking this road. But this road is not that much in use, so it's okay. See here now, I did assign the construction office and the meat truck, and I did disassign the construction of the distribution office, but I did not disassign. They call it an assignment, so I cancelled the assignment for the distribution office for this shopping center too, and they should empty out the shelves here pretty quickly. Now we can tear them down. Yes. What is it Homer Simpson said? What was it Homer Simpson said? Alcohol. The solution to and source of all life's problems. It's not quite that simple though. No, because downing a few beers in a short amount of time, it can cheer you up for the moment, but reality catches up with you, and when it does, it can do so with even more sustenance, even more. I can do so even more than where you were when you started, and that's not a good position to be in. This building, it takes a while to build. Yeah, I think that we're building the Eiffel Tower even quicker than we're building this. Yep. Steel trucks are coming constantly, but it's not enough to keep them satiated on steel. Never ever will it be. Still 2,000 tons remains, but we got them pretty far on it. I'm a little bit worried that this isn't actually covered by current water and sewage features here, services. And if that's the case, I don't know what. I think I'll say screw it, because I don't think I can be bothered. I could be bothered to bring water to it. That isn't too difficult. But to bring sewage to it, it's well, it's not that it's difficult. It's more that it's annoying. Yeah, this is doing great. 13 tourists were able to enjoy culture. 20 tourists were able to participate in any sport. So on. A few people who can't find their way either here or here. A place available at the pool and the sauna. Go up here instead, Space Needle Restaurant, and have a very cheap, very good meal with an amazing view. Let's see here if we can get an idea of the kind of view. This is more or less the view they get from up here, which isn't too bad. I mean, if you like aeroplanes, it's a fantastic place to sit. I could sit here and eat and drink a long time and looking at the aeroplanes. There is a, what is it, TU-157, or what is it called, 154, taking off, headed for where? Beyond the borders, Soviet countries. And what do you have for us at Soviet countries? 58 tourists. In total, we have 3,800 and something. But if it is 600, my eyes are not quite sharp enough to make that out. Here? No. Okay. No. Yeah, that's that. The managed forest. And its rail and its stuff. Ah, they're done. It's without drinking water. It's like... I thought I did put this within... Doesn't have a sewage tank, which is interesting. But then we have technical service. Yeah, we have technical services. We're going to bring you water by truck. Don't worry. Just need to bring you fuel. No problem. I don't think. We have 3 more tasks for this distribution office to handle. There you go. You need fuel for your chainsaws, and you need drink. Yeah, working with a chainsaw, you should definitely keep hydrated. Important. A chainsaw is one of the best tools, power tools there is. It is extremely dangerous. It could cause such mayhem if you're not careful. But it's also a great tool for cutting wood, obviously. If you want to do something else, then maybe it's not a great tool. But if cutting wood is what you want to do, then the chainsaw is fantastic. And the feeling of handling a chainsaw, and it's good stuff. It is. I mean, you get to know it. It's one thing to not know what you're doing and just do a chainsaw and burn. Yeah, I'm sawing wood. I don't know what I'm doing. But when you get to know your chainsaw and get to know your wood, and you get to know how to hold the thing and everything to make the actual saw do all the work for you, and it's a wonderful balance of man and machine. Okay, that was a bit pretentious maybe, but it is. Chainsaws are excellent. And they're loud, noisy, and run on two-stroke, small two-stroke engines. Has terrible smell and smoke. But you can use like this alkylat benzene, alkylat petrol, which makes it just not smoke so much. So that's good for your health. What's not so good for your health is if you do something silly with your chainsaw and don't follow proper safety measures and procedures and so on. It's very important to follow all of those as per the manufacturer's recommendation. Yes, very important. Otherwise you can actually die. And if not die, cause significant injury to yourself and others. We should limit the amount here a little bit in this warehouse. We want food, like most of all. What was that? You could actually enter it like this. Is that preferable? I don't know, but since we're here, we can try it. A little bit of alcohol, like 12 20. No alcohol in this one. This is for the shop. 12 tons of clothing. No tons of that. No tons of that. And no tons of plastics. And maybe 20 tons of, 29 tons currently of electrical components. That would be good. Have we sold out yet? We have sold out on food. We have not sold out on electronics. We have not sold out on clothing. Clothing will take a while because 2.28 tons, that's quite a fair amount of pair of jeans or shirts or whatever it is that they wear here. But 100 kilograms of electronics, that's nothing, because as I've said before here, we're not using very modern technology. We're using CRT. We're still building CRT televisions. So one television is like 50 kilograms. Yeah, you now have less than one television in stock. That's the case. Yeah. And what about here? Here you're already out of electronics and you only have clothing. Goodbye. See if we can clean up a little bit of the footpaths. Here too, whilst we're at it. And the roads. Go. What is this footpath about? Don't know. And you're sold out on electronics as well. Well, goodbye to you too. Now we could build something else here, but I'll have to give that some consideration, just what to, if anything, build. There you go. You are producing wood. Maybe at a little bit of an unrealistic pace. 10 tons of wood per workday in an area of 142 by 142 meters. Great idea. Maybe it overproduces a little bit too much. I don't know, but it's good. We won't have to be importing wood, and I don't need to be replanting the forest. However, it's great that the community of players and content creators do these things. What would be even better is if the game developer actually made what do you call those, a forester station or something that could have as a job to replant trees as they get cut down over time. Something that would improve this game a little bit. But instead we get metro lines. Yeah, that's going to improve it a whole lot. It's not what... God damn it, build 5 trams first, if anything. How many cities in the Eastern Bloc have metros? A few, yeah, and a few lines and so on. But when I envision a Warsaw-packed town, you know, it's not the metro, the Moscow metro that comes to mind. Trams, though, come to mind. And trams, as I've said before, run on rails in the street. Yes. I digress. I do. See here how much is left of this unit. Not a lot. There, nothing's left. And it's around midsummers of 2098. Don't know the exact date of midsummers of 2098, but it is around here somewhere, usually. And I don't think that the Earth axis will have tilted that much in until 2098, that it will make an enormous difference on when the summer solstice occurs. It will be around this date. Yes. Cheers again. Yeah, that's the last of that. Okay. Yeah, we have done 20 minutes now. The Eiffel Tower is still not quite complete. Although I am getting a little bit drunk, which is good. At this point, you either keep drinking and get a little bit happier for the time being, and then get really sad, or you stop drinking now and get quite sad. I think that we got at least one more unit and one more installment, but should maybe let them actually finish something here first along the way, because it's taking forever. Yes, it is taking forever. Well, this is great. They are now full of wood in their export, and the storage places have not gotten that far, really. Unfortunately. There you go. You cannot store or export wood. I wonder what you do with your sewage here, because you use drinking water. But you know... Seriously, sewage at the workplace like this, it makes sort of sense not to have sewage, because if you put it this way, if you keep your number twos at home and you do your number ones behind a tree here or something, we're not going to have a problem. It's going to be all fine. And if occasionally a worker really it's an emergency and you really have to go number two, you can go out here somewhere, and that won't be a huge problem neither, really. The rain will come and sort of get that out, or at least diminish the concentration to such a level that no one will notice. Then it'll be fine, and mostly you'll do number ones, because you'll be drinking a whole lot of water when doing this heavy work with the chainsaws and everything. Yes. Okay, 23 minutes, 10 seconds. I think that we're about good for now then. Yeah. Maybe I'll wait to have these rails finished, but there are 6 workers at the construction sites. Therefore, the train is working quite slowly. The citizens' health is too low. What's this about? Someone just moved into this building. It's actually great news. Don't do this, whatever that was. That's fantastic. That could mean that we're starting to gain. Yeah, if we look at this, the list of cities, areas, all map population. Yeah, 6,000 some hundred. That's pretty good. Happiness is good. Average lifespan is not that great. 55 years. Compare that to Utopia, where the average lifespan is 78. And in Svennemallen, where it is 76. Svennemallen is more polluted than Utopia. Where is the pollution coming from? I don't know. And Jären has a decent average lifespan, but some buildings are really, really badly stricken by the pollution. Oh, not right now. No, because for the moment, okay, we're not producing a lot of iron. I think, see here, prison. Yeah, we only have 997 prisoners, which means that we don't have that many miners. Really, we do have quite a decent amount of miners. prison miners in the mine. Yeah, whatever. It's when the iron processors there do their thing heavily that place gets really polluted and the lifespan takes a hit. But there we are. You have to stop now. You're up to 25 minutes. Yeah, and I'm, what was it, 4.5 units? I think at least one more unit until we're done. But I'll wait a little bit to have them finish maybe this piece of railroad. Thank you so very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I wish you a good night.